Alright, now before we do the last story, there's something important that I forgot to do here. We gotta go back to somewhere in Knuckles, the aquatic mine. We gotta go back there. There's something I forgot to do. It's very important for the last story. It's gonna make it pretty difficult if I don't do it, so... Yeah, back at aquatic mine, there is... We're not gonna worry about the emeralds. Who cares that it's blinking? So let's hit that switch there. Lower this water level. And we've got to get down over here. Down, over... Okay. No, down, over... Perfect. Alright, so now we go underwater here. And there's this little path to go down. We just got to follow this for a little bit. It's kind of a long path, so you got to be quick about it. Go down into this hole. And finally, just start swimming up. Okay, we're almost there. Don't worry about it. Okay, grab this. It's the air necklace. It's gonna let us breathe underwater. We don't have to worry about that drowning stuff now. So let's exit out of here. Let's get an emblem? Weird. Maybe you get an emblem for, like, getting all of Knuckles' power-ups or something. I don't know. Either that or I just broke the game somehow. Anyway, we're all done here, so let's exit out. Okay, back to the story mode. And you know what you're thinking, we already did the Hero in Dark, but there's a last story now. It wasn't there before. Let's do it. So, this takes place right after the Dark story ended, with the whole warning sign flashing on the screen.
Cannon fire! What's happening here?
Cannon's been cock-blocked by something.
It's my grandfather, Joe Robotnik.
What's his grandfather? What's he doing on the screen?
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait. Someone's coming.
You haven't given up yet?
It's all over for us.
That sounds bad.
I just received a message from my boss. The space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible
That definitely sounds bad.
It probably...
It doesn't look like it, like from outside. I mean, yeah, whatever works. Oh, it's his grandfather. It's Gerald Robotnik. I see baldness and craziness runs in the family.
The space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed.
It's awful precise.
With your beloved planet Earth.
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once
Jeez.
I initiate
What?
this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
What do we take from him? What's this guy talking about? He's crazy.
Is there anything else you want to say? No. Ready?
What's going on here? Who is
Ready?
I
Is he,
plan to give
you
you
know,
a taste of my
is he gonna
revenge.
kill him?
Worse.
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
And my grandfather.
I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
What you talking about, Eggman?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
That's still actually pretty
Is my
funny.
grandfather's
That whole space
shuttle.
shuttle thing in general was just hilarious, and then they brought it back, and it was still funny. So, well, it's
I
Rouge
don't
here.
quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then
I like how it's, you know, it sounds like she's trying to read something here, and your voice acting doesn't sound a whole lot different, actually. That's how she usually pronounces things. She constantly sounds like she's reading from a
I
card.
hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
Into the wrong hands. The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me.
Why'd they have to, like, kill a bunch of people to shut the Ark down?
Because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about.
So I guess that's how Shadow got confused or something. Like the whole revenge thing. It wasn't Maria that wanted revenge, it was Gerald, and he was just crazy. I don't know. Well, that worked.
I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it.
If you wish to fill the world with destruction...
Whoops.
So that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Durr.
Highly reactive and explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather.
It's a shame we're all on it.
It should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
Fine, whatever.
Due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds, we have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
He just pulls it out of his pocket and it's handheld size. What's up with that? I remember that Master Emerald being at least like twice as big in this game and 3 times as big in Sonic Adventure 1. And he just pulls that out of his... You literally pulled it out of his ass.
We might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Ben, let's get to work.
Okay, then. Alright, final stage, Cannon's Core. This is a little bit different. It's pretty cool. You start off as Tails. You're playing as Tails here. And I know what you're thinking, the title card was blue. Shouldn't we be playing as Sonic? Well, there's a reason for that, and I'll show you later. Hope I can kill this guy. Alright, that's cool, we'll fix it. So yeah, we've got to get to this one section and stop things from happening. Because, you know, having a space colony crash into Earth is bad enough, but it really sucks when we're all on board it, so... And everyone in general here kind of doesn't want to die, so we're all going to work together, and the power of friendship's going to save everything. So yeah, these switches right here, they stop time, you've noticed by now. They will stop everything in the entire level, except you know, obviously. So, they even stop the timer, which is pretty cool. I mean, if you want to get a good time in this level, you just keep doing that. So, yeah, you use that to your advantage. There's certain tricks and platforms and traps and everything here. Like these things. Just walk right under them. You don't have to worry about them falling now. So that's pretty cool. Not going to be able to get up here yet, but... Oh, okay. So... That's not working. Okay, let's stop shooting now. Let's wait for this. Come down here. Good news is if you do that, you're not wasting in-game time. So shoot that again, turn the lasers off, and we gotta blow this guy up. Oh, no, these guys fall down, but it doesn't matter because we're done with Tails. And now that we're done with Tails, we're gonna switch on over to Robotnik. It's his turn now, clearly. So yeah, kind of just more of the same here. Tails and Knuckles, or Tails and Eggman's gameplay is really similar. That'd be crazy seeing Knuckles and a robot shooting things. That doesn't make sense at all. So yeah, his is pretty much the same. We gotta get to another. Kill these stupid jerks. And we gotta get to another one of those wall things and blow it up. And fall down here, but not too far, because there's a bottomless pit, and that'll suck. Get through this. And one of those time stopper switch things. Use it to get through the. Alright, so this part's kind of difficult. You want to wait for the platform on the left here. Freeze time so you could jump on over. And now you want to wait for it to start again, because this platforms are going to raise up out of the ground right there. And there you go. Just wait for it to come up. And the exit's right over here. Let's go. So yeah, the time stopping thing is kind of a cool little gimmick to this level, I guess. It's nice that the doors still work, that's special. Yeah, you can't really get through there without... Oh, nope, you're not getting through that door. Platform's just like, I don't feel like being here. Just fall down here. You gotta be careful of the lasers and all the enemies, of course. Let's freeze that. Load on over this way. Let's take those guys out for the door to open. Okay, great. So a little more of this platforming nonsense. Wait for that. Perfect. And there we go. Just gotta wait for it to come back. Oh, or not. Suckers. Alright, there we go. Next wall's destroyed, and let's move on to not robot fighting. Gonna move on to Rouge. So there's a switch that we gotta hit around here. And we gotta climb up these poles. To the very top of these. There's a switch, but it's not the switch we're looking for. It's not that easy. Crazy for thinking that. It's a switch that's going to stop time, and we can use that to... You see that waterfall down there? The water stopped falling because time's frozen. So we'll go down in there, and then we gotta wait for it to come back. Oh. Yeah, that platform that's right there. Gotta wait for it to move out, and then I timed that wrong. Okay. Gonna wait for the whole entire hallway to be clear, like that. Perfect. And we'll squeeze on through here. Kill that guy, because he's gonna get a pain in the butt when he comes back. Ow! Should have killed that guy too. Should have killed that guy too. Alright, we'll do this again. It's alright. Okay, this one first. Gotta be able to stand on something. Climb up here. The background looks really cool for this part of the level. Like all those discs just kind of moving around like crazy. And then in back of it is that weird looking techno stuff, and in front of it's all those lights, and it's just, there's a whole lot of crap going on that wall for very little reason. But it's cool looking, definitely. Don't get me wrong on that. Climb through here again. And let's not dick around. Switch to press here. Let's press that switch. Kill you now. And there, he was guarding the right switch, so that's open now. Let's drain that liquid. Let's go back. Oh, no. Shouldn't have hit that. Whatever. Let's kill you while I'm waiting. Alright, there we go. Ow. Don't fall into that green stuff. Should have flipped that switch. So let's do that, and you gotta be careful those platforms aren't in the way of the spring. Okay, it worked, so good. Alright, draining all that water. It's yellow, kinda gross, I don't know why, but not gonna question it either, you know, I'll be here for that one. Alright, on to Knuckles. So, let's see here. This is why I went back for that power-up. Knuckles' section of the level is largely underwater, and it's going to be an enormous pain in the ass if you don't know what you're doing. And let's just start off. This is Rouge's section right here. Do we have to get through here? I honestly kind of can't remember, so... I don't have to worry about breathing underwater. I'm not plagued by that shit, so... It's harder to time when you're underwater. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. What else is down here? Anything open up? No, that's all lasered off. If there's something down here, I'll stop the laser. Time that right? I think I did. Can I get through? No, of course not. Alright. You see why I... Oh, crap. You see why I went back to get that air necklace? It's very important for this level. Alright, hit that, and... No, I guess that wasn't it. Okay, shoot. Alright, go back. There it is. Okay. That isn't it. Let's go up. Keep on swimming. I think it's above water, and I just screwed that up. Alright. Up there, let's see it. Oh yeah, it's totally above water, so... Let's die, because that was dumb. Alright, so... That guy's a jerk. Hit us again. We gotta stop those lasers. So let's dive back down here, and that switch that Rouge hit at the beginning is right up there. Right over there. Okay, so we'll hit that. Stop time. We'll swim back out, and those lasers should be stopped as long as time is. So let's go the right way here. Hurry up. Perfect. Alright, so up here, that'll stop the lasers down there. Let's dive back down. Into the pool. Okay, cool, we have another way, we have a new way to go now, so let's stop time, because that's cool. Stops the timer, gives us a little better time at least. Swim through here. Knuckles' section is one of the toughest, I believe, and I mean, the air necklace really makes it a whole lot easier. But it's still tough, I mean, you can't kill these guys underwater, you just gotta avoid them. So hit that switch, go through here. Oh, look at that. Or the flow, there's a current coming through there, so we gotta stop time so we can swim through it. And they seriously give you just enough time to swim through this, so you gotta act quickly. And, oh, cool, we made it. That was a close one. So, let's see, what's this? Alright. Cool, shield. I love how chill Knuckles sounds when he picks up a power-up. So, yeah. Alright, so another air current. Let's flip this switch and swim for it. And be really quick about this. There's cages you gotta swim around. There's also another switch right there. Perfect. Swim around the last of the cages. And just in time. Alright. So there's this right here. Let's flip it. Just gotta open this door. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what we had to get through. Now that's open, Knuckles' part is over. So yeah, let's start off with Sonic. This is a big finale of Canon Score here. It's a pretty big deal, I guess. So yeah, Sonic section is just a whole lot of... That didn't work. You know, when I use the homing attack, I kind of expect it to home in on things, so... You know, when you don't do that, I'll live it up to your name. You're kind of disappointing me there, homing attack. This is kind of cool how they did this, honestly. Because I mean, you remember the last story of Sonic Adventure? It was half an hour of cutscenes and then a boss fight. It's pretty much what it came down to, and it was cool, but you didn't have a whole lot to do with it. So, I mean, I guess not having adventure fields in this game really cuts some of that out. But whoa, that was close. I think I froze those missiles. Anyway, But yeah, it's cool that you have a full level here, and it's not a full level with any one character. You gotta play as all of them and cooperate together. And have this fun little water slide section. Everyone else is busy swimming around or blowing stuff up, and Sonic is gonna go like, I'm gonna go to Waterworld and have a great time. See you suckers later. Joke's on him, it's all yellow water. Hey, there's a goal ring, alright. So we beat that level. That was Ganon score, the entire thing. Wasn't too bad. So yeah, the score probably isn't that great. C rank, whatever. It's not too bad. Another cool thing about that actually is if you die with one of the characters, it's not that big of a deal because the score saves between character transitions. So if you beat Tails' level and go on to Robotnik's and die as Robotnik, you start off with whatever score you made at Tails' level. So.
Look, it's Shadow.
Oh, it's Shadow. Let's go apologize for thinking he was Sonic and groping him that long time ago.
Really gotta stop whining. Everyone's
Yes,
trying their
please
best to
do.
help out, and so must I.
Can we just change walk and whining to talking? That'd be great.
We need you. Please help us.
That sounded like whining still.
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things.
True that.
Some people may be selfish, like the professor said.
She has some sort of like arm disease or something like that. There's no reason for him to be bent constantly.
They always have a reason to be happy.
Is your dress solid or something? Like, is it incapable of folding? Is that why you're staying away from it?
Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Oh crap. Amy said the magic words. Triggered more Maria flashbacks. Well, Shadow didn't hear this part. He's been launched. And your lips aren't even moving, so...
I promised her. And I must keep that promise.
Always crying.
I've gotta go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria. And
Alright. If it's that important to you, I'll let you go, buddy. Meanwhile, in the control room, things are throbbing and looking pretty creepy. What? It's the Master Emerald altar. What the hell is it doing here?
It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
It's a little creepy.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. Alright, anyway. Let's run on up to it, because that's important.
All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my
here it comes.
loss and despair.
Oh god, so much loss and despair. What the hell is going on? What the hell? What? Giant lizard.
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated?
Why would the ultimate life form look anything like that? Yeah, and then turn into Shadow. That's like quite the jump on prototypes there.
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald.
Doesn't even... It's the dumbest looking prototype of everything. It's like, well, we're gonna bring back dinosaurs, right? Because dinosaurs were totally the ultimate life. Those things if it wasn't for that meteor, dinosaurs would be kicking our asses all over the place. So yeah, this is Shadow's whole part here. He didn't get a part in Canon's Core, so he's gonna get a part in this. He's gotta fight the Biolizard. Yeah, he's just gonna chase after us for a little while, get tired, this is gonna glow. It's kind of a hint to grind it. Hit him in his big glowing weak spot. He's got like a tumor encased up there or something, I don't know what it is. But yeah, he's gonna keep splashing around in this kiddie pool. He's gonna keep avoiding his big gaping maw. Wait for him to do something. He's really showing, oh crap. Our rings from that. He gives you plenty of time to recover from that. Oh, okay, I'm not good at this. Alright, I get it. Shoot out dark energy. So yeah, you know, there are two different heights. You could jump over the lower ones, crawl into the higher ones, and hit him in the tumor again. So I really don't understand what's so ultimate. Like, I know he's just a prototype, but you'd still expect him to have some qualities of some ultimate life form, and he really just looks like a big, stupid dinosaur splashing around in a kiddie pool. Like, this is hardly intimidating, especially with this big mouth flapping around. Like, oh, I'm going for you. Jump over these, roll under these, grind it! It's not grinding, Shadow. There you go. Not too bad. Oh, look out, it's his big mouth. Okay. We're okay. Everything's better. Well, look at him, he's just like, I'm coming for you. A big glowing mouth. It's really weird looking. Alright, more. Oh, shit. Oh, rolling, jumping, jump and roll. Oh, what's this? It's something new. That's disturbing. So he's got all these weird bubble egg things, and you gotta home it. I didn't know. You gotta home in on him, and he's gonna throw some at you. But you home in, you come up. You can't do it. God, what is? Oh, that didn't home in. Great. Homed in on his derpy second tail. He's got some weird, like, second tail or a fin or something flopping out of his side. Like, this thing is just seriously weird looking.
It's invincible. As long as he's equipped with that red life support system, he's invincible.
That's great, Joe. You said he's invincible twice in one sentence. You started and ended with it. That's a terrible sentence. You're ruining English. You know the drill by now. Splishy splashy. If you run too far, he's gonna start flicking his tail at you, so you don't run that far. You keep a steady pace ahead of him. And he's gonna barf up these energy balls again. They even kind of sound like hairballs, I guess. I don't know. Cannon shots or something. Yeah, that's done. Let's turn ahead and give you plenty of access to grinding that up. Thank you. Or chasing. God, he's so... The splashing almost makes him cute, honestly. It really does. Like, he's having a great time. Look at him just like splashing. I think he's having fun with that. And he's like, what are you doing by my kiddie pool? Shooting these balls of energy at you. Get away, this is my pool. Okay, he's pissed off now. But yeah, look, it looks like he's almost smiling as he's chasing you around, like splashing in this pool. It's just, yeah, you can see that, yeah, the third tail right there, like in between. It's just so weird looking. Yeah, second tail, I guess. But doesn't matter. Shoot more of these. Ow. Okay, it doesn't matter. There's plenty of rings around here. I haven't taken two, but still doesn't matter. We do need rings for this, though. You saw what happened last time, so let's get one. And we'll start homing up, and there we go. That worked a lot better. Wow. Okay. So that's how you hit him from now on. He's not going to give you that rail on the side of his face to grind up. So that's good. Other than that, it's still the same thing. Just chase after him. Wait for him to shoot those energy balls. And here they come. Avoiding that. It's a really simple pattern, honestly. There's nothing too hard about this boss. Alright, let's do this again. Yep, there we go. That was just as easy. Awesome. Alright, so one more hit. And this one's a little different too. He's going to start off with that energy ball thing right away again. But he's also going to screw with gravity. So now you're floating, and as long as you hold right and go for... Oh, shoot. Okay, that doesn't usually happen. But look, you get in, nice clear path, hit him there. I would have been really upset if I died at the end there. I would have had to do that whole thing over. And it's good that I don't have to, because I'm running out of things to say about him. So, he's dead. But you wouldn't think that was the last boss, would you? No, we haven't seen anything cool and flashy yet. So let's get to it. Big glowing emerald hole. Let's shove it in. It's not rocket science, Knuckles. It only goes one way.
Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart.
Yeah, you remember this. This is like DeKalb's catchphrase.
Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds!
Do it! Oh jeez, what's going on here? Is it working? It doesn't seem happy. Oh, he went away.
Is it gone?
I hope so.
Is that what Chaos Control is?
How would you would know? You've used it constantly.
Stop the Chaos Emeralds. Why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
What? What's that? That's even weirder.
Sonic?
Oh, gotta do something about this. Oh, Sonic and Shadow are planning something. Knuckles is just like, what are you... What? Well, I'm lost, but okay. Well, we're all gonna die. Let's get some Chaos Emeralds and have one final jerk-off session. So, I don't know why this is necessary in what they're doing here, but I mean, you know, whatever helps them out. You gotta be calm and collected. And bam! They're super! You get two super hedgehogs for the price of one here. So it's a great deal. Not silver, Shadow. So we'll get to that guy. Shadow is he's all silvery, maybe a light gold, I don't know. But it's the final hazard, if that's a creative name for a boss. It's the Biolizard, but he's got the Arc's cannon shoved up his ass, so pretty awkward. You gotta hit him with the two. This whole boss is awkward. He's a giant lizard with a cannon up his ass, and you've gotta rush into his tumors and blow him up. That's pretty much how the entire boss works, so yeah, between the two of them, whenever you hit the boss with one character, you switch over to the other, and they both have their own ring counts, which is really nice. If you start running low with one character's rings, you can hopefully hit the boss and then switch off. And I've heard, I actually didn't hear this until after I beat this game. After I beat it this time. So, fairly recently. I guess if you float up above the boss, you'll switch characters as well. So if you're running low on rings with one character, you could do that, but I I didn't know that until very recently, so I'm not even sure if it's true or not. Anyway, you press one button to rush upwards, you press another button to rush downwards, and between the two of them, you avoid all the lasers and everything that the boss throws at you, and hit him in the tumors. So you only got 2 hits left. This is going fairly well so far. But now he whips out the big guns. He's got all these things homing in on you now, as well as the lasers. So if you get hit by something, you get knocked back quite a ways, and it's gonna waste some time here. You don't have a lot of time to waste, because look, you only have 20 some odd rings left. It's gonna be cutting it close here. We'll see if we can get it. I don't think we're gonna get it. This is going too long. And get down to... No, are you kidding me? Really? Can we... No. Alright, so much for that. So turn back into normal Sonic, and it's bad because normal Sonic can't fly in space. So I'll give that another try here. See if this run goes any better. So like the first few hits, not too bad. Just don't hit him anywhere else. You gotta hit him in the tumor. Because if you hit him anywhere else, he bounce back and you waste time. Let's switch over to Shadow. Now, they have really bouncy spines. Let's hit him. What? Nope. Doing worse this time. That's not good. There we go. More tumors. Why are those even there? That's pretty gross. This is a really gross ultimate life form.
Now it's up to you, Sonic. Shadow, you need rest. Let me give it a try.
Let's charge on through with Sonic again. Hit him. Great. Halfway done already. And that's true too. About 4 minutes later, you start seeing things like burn up around you, and you get really close to Earth. They did a good job with this fight, because if you take too long but still have enough rings, you still have the time limit of the colony actually crashing into Earth. So great, we only got a couple hits left. This is going really well. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Let's reset it. Reset it. We're resetting this game. We're still beating it. It better have saved everything so far. I went through a level and I went through a boss, and I swear to God, if I have to do that all again, good times will not be had. I won't be beating this game because it's hard to play a game in your console when it's in 2 pieces. So that's nice. Opening cutscene. Title screen, press start, slot A, file 2, load that shit up. Last story. Recap, no one cares, you've been here for it. Oh, thank God. Okay, don't have to do it all again. Everything's still fine. We're back on track. Well, let's do this one more time there. I hope it's one more time, because that was terrible. I'd rather die than have to do that again. I thought we were done with that. Oh yeah, more of this here. More getting hit by lasers. More smacking tumors with your face. I mean, this is still a cool last boss and everything. I actually think it's a little better than Perfect Chaos. Perfect Chaos seemed pretty cheesy. It was just the same thing over and over again. And it was cool to play a Super Sonic like that, but you know, it's also cool to be flying around in space, tag teaming them with 2 Super Hedgehogs. I've never seen another Super Hedgehog before. We had Super Tails and Super Knuckles, but those guys are kind of, I don't know, they're okay, I guess. Back in here. You gotta be careful of these, they'll home in on you, and it's a pain in the ass. Switch back over to Shadow. Hopefully you got more rings than I do. Perfect. They tell you to change places, but they never actually tell you how to do it. I always just assumed the only way to do it was to hit them, because it clearly works. Let's get in here, hit him again. 2 more hits. Hoping this goes a little bit better. Alright, we got 40 rings to work with. You notice, like, the further along you go, the less rings you have to start off with. And we start off with a typical 50. Now we only start with 40. There we go, 1 more hit. This is going great. Just got that 1 more. You see everything's starting to get a little more red. You start seeing, like, particles and stuff, like, floating past you. Because we're getting closer to the Earth's atmosphere, and it's a big deal. There's tons of shit going on. So that was a pretty cool little addition there. Like, you could tell that things are getting really serious, and you gotta take care of them quick. Come on. Come on, Shadow. This is all you, buddy. Get in there. Stop getting hit with lasers. Stop getting hit! Come on, Shadow. Come on. Rush in there, buddy. You could do it. Avoid that laser. Get in. Hit that. Perfect. Good job. I'm proud of you, Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, I don't care at this point, Sonic, but thank you.
I must destroy all the evil the Professor has created.
Alright, that's great. Good for you, Shadow. That's awful, kind, and heroic. So it's still charging, we gotta stop it. This is terrible. Can't let that happen. It's gonna hit the Earth, and the Earth won't like that.
Maria, give them a chance to be happy.
So what are we gonna do? Well, you'll see. Biggest chaos control of your life. We're gonna warp an entire space station somewhere else. Because that makes sense. Uh-oh. Shadow didn't make it. He's dying. Oh, good riddance. Hate that character. And before you say it, that's not the last we'll see of Shadow. I'm spoiling it for you right now. You probably know anyway, I mean, seriously. Living under some sort of rock or something. Oh, they're so happy and everywhere in the world. All sorts of ethnicities are very excited they didn't get smacked at the space station. That's the second time he's opened that door like that. I have an emerald.
Do you really think...
Oh, no, that's not the emerald. That's Shadow's arm brace thing. It's more important.
To carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
So...
I guess you're right.
As a child,
this part's kind of cute right here.
because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
I think that's my favorite part of the ending right there, is you kind of get an insight as to, like, who Robotnik used to be. You get some backstory to him. It's like he just wanted to look up to his grandfather to be a really good scientist.
So much.
I don't know what happened there, but he turned into a dick and started roboticizing animals, which, I mean, you know, from a scientific standpoint is really impressive, but still, it's bad.
It'll all work out. You'll see.
And I don't know, it's cool to just get that insight of Robotnik and realize that he really is just a human being. He has feelings and emotions like the rest of us.
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. To the planet as cool and blue as me.
Oh, did you really just... Sonic.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh. Aren't you sweet, Sonic? So yeah, the world's safe. The space colony isn't going to be crashing at any planets anytime soon. And everything's alright again, so you know. The only thing we've done, nothing of value was lost, is the moral of this story. So yeah, we're gonna sit back and watch some credits, and we're gonna have a good time here. So I'll see you guys for the next game. Sonic Adventure 2 is over. Let's move on to something else. See you later, guys.
Yeah.